Hello, we're your hosts,
I'm Asep Bekele,
and I'm Him Bekele.
and you're listening to
Informative, where I get views on the world through a child's perspective.
Ever since winter of 2019, the world has spiraled into darkness.
The pandemic has stopped the world from continuing regular activities.
Stores have closed.
Students all over the world have been learning virtually.
Many businesses have had their employees work virtually.
But there seems to be light at the end of this tunnel.
Today on Informative, we talk about coming back to our lives before COVID.
What efforts are being made, and are they working?
What are some challenges in this process? Before we dive into the transition, let's make a timeline of this pandemic.
On December 31st, the Chinese authorities treated dozens of cases of pneumonia of an unknown cause.
The World Health Organization says a mysterious new virus detected in the Chinese city of Wuhan.
On January 13, 2020, the first case of COVID out of China was recorded.
The mysterious respiratory virus that emerged in the Chinese city of Wuhan is rapidly spreading.
On January 20th, 6 other countries, including the United States, confirmed cases.
Deadly coronavirus officially hitting the U.S.
Then, on January 30th, the WHO declared a global health emergency.
Now, a short time ago, the World Health Organization declared the outbreak an international public health emergency.
After a range of events, on February 29th, the United States reported a death. From that date to around summer of 2020, the new pandemic created drastic changes into our way of living.
India went into lockdown.
Millions lost their job.
Airports and airlines required passengers and employees to wear face masks.
And of course, schools and many facilities went remote.
But around late 2020 and early 2021, things took a turn for the better.
Around December 2020, COVID vaccines were approved for public use.
Moderna was approved on December 18, 2020.
And Pfizer was approved for public use on December 14th.
These vaccines have proved to be instrumental in getting the world back to life before COVID.
In fact, 36.7% of the US has already been vaccinated.
And recently, Pfizer has been approved for children from the age of 12 to 15.
But there's a problem.
Many citizens don't trust this vaccine.
There have been many theories and conspiracies about vaccines.
This is one of the main reasons people don't get vaccinated.
But people are doing things to help.
Many respected figures have promoted the vaccine and encouraged the world to get vaccinated.
You might have seen an ad or a billboard telling you to get vaccinated.
These are all efforts to get the world vaccinated.
The more vaccinated people, the quicker the world can transition back to a normal life.
You might have noticed that many schools are transitioning back to in-person learning.
These schools are forming a plan which includes a hybrid schedule for their students.
Some students go in person on certain days and learn virtually on other days.
Certain counties have even said that in the next school year, every student will come back for 5 days a week.
This being said, in-person learning is still not the same as it was pre-COVID.
All students and staff are required to wear a mask throughout the day.
Everyone has to be socially distanced.
And many activities have been cut off for safety reasons.
The final significant transition to a normal way of living is limiting mask wearing.
The CDC has recently modified their guidelines for mask wearing.
Vaccinated civilians are no longer required to wear a mask in most public places.
This means if you are fully vaccinated, then you can go out to your local Walmart or Starbucks without wearing a mask.
This just shows how much progress we have made, from wearing masks to even check the mail to going to the store or park without a mask.
Definitely, but when this update was released, many wondered how we would have a way to make sure the people who are not wearing masks are actually vaccinated.
That's a good and understandable question, but the answer is quite simple. If you choose to not wear a mask when you're not vaccinated, you are making a decision that puts you at high risk. It will not harm anyone except you.
We talked about some of the efforts that are being made to return the world to a normal lifestyle, but there are some challenges.
We talked about a vaccine mistrust earlier.
Certain groups of people are suspicious of the vaccine and don't want to take it.
In addition to suspicions about the vaccine, the COVID numbers in India are also increasing.
You might have heard on the news that India's COVID cases are breaking records daily.
As you can imagine, this is an obstacle in the journey to get back to normal. Today on Informative, we talked about how the world is coming back,
the efforts countries are making,
along with the challenges that come with these efforts. If you like these episodes, be sure to subscribe.
For inquiries or to add on to our discussion, our contact information is in the description below. This is Heyman.
And this is Set,
Signing off.